One of the tasks that Megan Manager just assigned to Eric Engineer is to download and distribute the prototype dataset from Center for Advanced Design. But it's more than just sharing files, isn't it? I mean, the data's got to be hosted in a secure shared location. It's got to be accessible by a remote team. And every design change, well, it needs to be tracked. So there's got to be a revision history. And well, I mean, what about like lifecycle management and contractor access? Critical non-CAD files. Oh, and did I mention there's no IT resource? Let's see how Eric responds.
Eric accepts his invite to the 3DEXPERIENCE platform and logs in after choosing a secure password. He wants to get started downloading the dataset from the Center for Advanced Design team, so he uses 3D Swim to message them. CAD shares the pack and go using the secure 3D drive capability, and Eric immediately receives a notification that takes him directly to the content for download. Eric lets the download complete in the background. He'll want to set up a space for all LidBoss team members to easily access and manage the new data. Since he's an owner, Eric can create new tabs and add apps like Bookmark Manager, 3D Play Viewing App, and 3D Space. These tiles can easily be moved around and resized to his liking. A 3D Space is a location where project data can be stored and can be restricted to those that need to collaborate together. Bookmarks allow data to be categorized independent of the collaborative space it may exist in. Adding or removing a bookmark is convenient and flexible. For example, a file can have multiple bookmarks assigned to it if it's going to be used in multiple projects. Next, Eric needs to allocate licenses for himself and Dan. Doing this on the platform is easier than emailing license numbers or setting up a server. Here is just a simple drag and drop, and it automatically collects and assigns any prerequisite roles required. Eric wants to have the 3DEXPERIENCE platform automatically apply names to the LidBoss design data. Setting up a naming convention is easy with the platform tools. He's going to use LB as a prefix with a standard counter. Eric can also specify how revisions are named per object type using the easy drop-down list. Finally, because he's thinking ahead about the deliverables of the project, namely a bill of materials, Eric will set up a part number scheme. These are very flexible, as they can be defined based on his specifications. In this case, Eric dials in exactly the part number scheme that he knows Megan and Ben are expecting. The download is complete, and Eric extracted the LidBoss project files on his computer. Adding them to the 3DEXPERIENCE platform is as easy as opening the top-level assembly and saving. He'll apply the bookmark created earlier and save the data in the LidBoss 3D space. However, not all data are conveniently included in the assembly. Eric has many purchased parts that he would also like to be managed by the 3DEXPERIENCE platform. The Batch Save tool allows Eric to select the local directory containing these files and save them to a collaborative space of his choosing. Since these files may be used in other projects in the future, Eric will create a library bookmark on the fly and assign it. Eric heads back to the dashboard and verifies that the data has been uploaded and the metadata, such as description and material, have been preserved as well. Dragging and dropping from the 3D space or bookmarks allows Eric to view the data without having to actually open it in SOLIDWORKS.
Wow, Eric demonstrated that adding complex CAD data, along with custom properties, to a shared cloud location was as simple as File, Save. He was also able to load an entire folder of commonly used library components through a nice bulk upload utility. And I'm really excited to see how the rest of the team leverages bookmarks to filter through thousands of files to find their most needed parts and assemblies.